If you're a new manager, coaching your team can feel like a daunting task. Not to worry today, I am covering 4 red flags you don't want to miss when coaching your direct reports. These are common pitfalls that can really throw a monkey wrench into your coaching efforts. Yeah, I said that. And that wrench can really cause a lot of frustration and confusion for both you and your team. We definitely don't want that, so let's get right into it. The first red flag when coaching is not delivering specific feedback. In this regard, vague feedback like, good job, or you need to do better, it doesn't give your team anything to work with. If someone's performance needs to change, or you would like for a positive behavior to continue, you need to be able to point out exactly what needs to change or continue and why. For example, instead of saying your report needs work, you could instead say the report that you submitted last week did not include the Q4 data. Next time, be sure to include that information so that during the sales meeting, we can make quick and informed decisions. Being specific helps your team member know exactly what's needed. It also helps them to understand your expectations, and it further shows that you're paying attention and you're committed to their growth. Red flag number 2 is not providing your team with action steps. Feedback without a clear next step will often be felt as criticism. So be sure to tell your team exactly what they can do differently. So instead of saying you're always late with deliverables, you could instead say, what I recommend is you break your tasks down into smaller milestones, and for each of those milestones, set earlier personal deadlines. That way you can get things done. Providing that explicit action step will really empower your team member to get the job done. The third red flag is not making the coaching session a conversation. Real talk, you don't want coaching to feel like a lecture. If we as managers are doing all of the talking, we're likely missing out on the opportunity to gain valuable insights as well as better understand the situation. So ask open-ended questions, something to the effect of, how do you feel your progress is going on this project? Or my all-time favorite is, what challenges are you facing and how can I better support you? By creating this space for dialogue, you ultimately will build trust, and you'll also give yourself the potential of uncovering roadblocks that you may not have otherwise seen. Finally, red flag number 4 is not meeting regularly. Coaching is not a one and done thing. If you're only providing feedback to your team during annual reviews or when something goes wrong, you're likely missing the opportunity to help them grow. So be sure to set up consistent one-on-one meetings so that you can create that dedicated space to check in with them, address any concerns, and provide ongoing support. So there it is, 4 red flags you don't want to miss when it comes to coaching your direct reports. Avoid these pitfalls and create a coaching environment that's effective and impactful. If you have found this information helpful, then subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it with a fellow manager. I'd also love to hear from you, so drop me a comment letting me know what's your biggest challenge when it comes to coaching nowadays. Thanks so much for watching. Get practical and lead better.